Alright, good people. Without a waste of time, let's trader in the building. I'm back again. You all know we've been milking on gold, right? So this is the chart where I leave everything as it is, then come back to update you on. So I took a mini vlog last week when we traded NFP, and this was a drop that we experienced on NFP. Let me actually do this so that you can see clearly. So this is the drop from this point to this point. Oh god. Okay. This is the drop from this point all the way down here. This was NFP's volatility. It sold, right? Then I had my setup set out like this. This was my risk to reward ratio 2, where I knew that markets had to come down to this point during the NFP volatility. And then based on market flow, based on structure, the markets had to come here and collect liquidity, which would be our final liquidity before we can pull up again. And I left it at that, traded the setup. Then after trading the setup, as you all can see, it hit TP. So initially I had my risk to reward ratio tool like this. Then I had to extend it to this point because it's where actually the markets had to go. So the markets went there, we took proper profits. If I extend this tool right here, you will see something. Let me show you something. So on my TP zone, I was supposed to actually take more trades on my TP zone. If you can look at it, on my TP zone, I would have just had a tool like this and put it right here. For example, put it right here, as you can see. So if I extend it a bit, let me show you something. If I extend it a bit right there, you can still see. So on my TP, it was my other entry for buys, and I would have just taken these buys and let the markets roll. But I had to wait for CPI. Wanted to trade CPI, and I knew it was gonna buy. So this here was an initial alert of entry, which would be the first entry for me. Not really an entry that I would look for, because the market has to come back and collect liquidity from the point of the first turning point, right? So it moved properly, went up, came back down. Today on CPI, it took liquidity. We traded CPI, as you can see on the screen here. There's a screenshot here. There's also another screenshot this side, and you can see that we traded nicely on CPI. So as you see, now we are moving nicely to the upside, and I'm anticipating the markets to come to this point. It is marked in purple because this is all my point of interest. Immediately the markets move towards it and start to form a point of inducement. That's when I will actually mark it as my point, my final take profit point, and I'll take profits there. Look for another opportunities in the markets. Look for how the markets will behave. If the markets, when they get to my point of interest here, they decide to actually behave in a manner of continuation to the upside, then I'm continuing with it to the upside, because based on trend line trading, you can see that the market has a structure that is looking nicely to actually continue to the upside. Hence it has been going down for a little bit now, and gold is not usually the dropping type, right? Just like Nasdaq too. So other than that, I'm not gonna waste any time, guys. Let's trade it here, Nasdaq Cartel. The Nasdaq Cartel we're trading, as you all can see, we killed it on CPI, we killed it. So without a waste of time, guys, you know how to get in touch with me. My details are always on the screen on my vlogs, my videos. The proof is in the pudding, guys. Just hook up with Black Trader in the building. We'll take it from there. We'll work. Peace out, my people.